Hello and welcome. I am Gacha Reaver and these are my first impressions of Arknights. This is a gacha tower defense game that I heard about from Keychain, an artist I follow on Twitter. This game uses anime girl avatars for the various characters, and it's Keychain's art of these characters that put me onto this game. One of them is an angel, and you know what I'm like with angelic imagery. I have no idea if this is going to be at all suitable for a video, but I'm going to give it a go. Yep, sure, I'm Geran. Ah, it's you. It's been a long time since we've last seen each other. During this time, you've been teetering on the edge of a cliff. You may have forgotten who you are, but just remembering your name is enough. It's time. Don't linger here for too long. After all, you aren't my guest yet. Nor should you even be here. She still needs you. I think this game has a rather detailed lore thing going on. You may not remember what this date means to you, and this will thrust you into peril. Circulation resumed. Vitals stabilized. Cardioplegia solution injected. Body temperature low. Administering hexamethasone 20cc now. Get the hemostat. Sorry for making you suffer again. Doctor, hand. Take my hand. I do kinda like the art style, from what I've seen. Help. It's done. Doctor. I am a rabbit girl, apparently. Medic, how's Doctor doing? But just a moment ago we were holding hands. So why is Doctor still not waking up? Amiya, don't panic, just calm down first. Sorry. You always get so flustered when it comes to the Doctor. But Amiya, if the worst came to pass, what would you do then? I'm already mentally prepared for that. We would continue to follow the plan. I understand. Anyway, I'll do what you requested. Don't worry, Amiya. All the vital signs are stable now. I'll do more inspection just for you. Breathing is slightly shallow, but blood pressure is normal. There should be no cause for concern. Are you awake? Amiya, it's a success. The Doctor has woken up. Hello, Doctor? Hello? I'm so happy, Doctor. Careful. You mustn't do that. Don't try to move yet. Your body still hasn't fully adapted to this. Who are you? Doctor, it's me. That rabbit girl, Amiya. We've come to rescue you. Who am I? You're a member of the Rhodes Island, just like us, as well as my partner, wink wink nudge nudge, rabbit girl. What? Dr. Geran, you're the most important person to me. Doctor, you don't remember? I see. Pleased to meet you, Amiya. Hello. I don't know how to put this, but so many things have changed from before. That includes me as well. I'm now a rabbit girl. Or was I always a rabbit girl? Anyway, you'll always be the most important thing to me, Doctor. No matter what happens, this will never change. So that's why, please, give me a little more time. However little it might be. Does the Doctor really have amnesia? Do I remember my medical training? I'm sure everything will be fine if we give Doctor some space. Where is this? It's safe here. What's happening? Oh, it's a man. Kind of a cool design. I like the colours. Someone broke into the facility. The way they're dressed, they don't look like Ursa's soldiers. Reunion member, it says. What's the meaning of this? They're attacking Amiya. They're heavily equipped with weapons. Be careful, everyone. Take cover and protect Doctor. These outfits, are they from the reunion movement? Guards, prepare for battle. Curses, are they after the Doctor? No one else should know about the Doctor being here. Are you able to reach Calstit? I'm not sure why, but the equipment isn't working. Someone has cut off our communications. Have we been discovered by the Ursa's government? Can we get to the actual gameplay, please? What do we do now? Calstit won't be able to command the battle as we had originally planned. Dr. Geran, I hope that you'll be able to take command with your amnesia and not knowing who any of us are or why we're here. Even with our memories, Doctor has fought alongside us before. Not if I don't remember it. We've been through so much together. Doctor, I just know that you'll be able to do it. I hope that a part of you will reawaken during combat, even though you might have doubts about yourself. But I believe in you. I know you can do this. Please take command of Rhodes Island. Doctor, we don't have a lot of time, but don't worry, I will help you to regain basic movement capabilities. The enemy will show up from here, the red box. We must not let them reach you. Do not let them get to the blue box. This is an enemy that we must defeat. He's a member of the Reunion Movement, a destructive organisation. Down here are a list of Rhodes Island operators on standby. Once deployed, they can participate in the operation. The number above represents your currency. Yeah, it's a tower defense game. Drag the avatar. I do kind of love the adorable little art style. Drag the distance there. It's now deployed. She can clear most of the threats for you. So it's a hero-based tower defense. I've never played one of these before. They're usually the, traditional tower defense ones that I play. I say that I play. That I have previously played in the past several years ago. Deploy a ranged unit onto the battlefield. And this is one of the ones I really sort of like the look of. She's the angelic one. Exusae is a sniper operator with the ability to attack enemies from afar. She can help Texas hold the line. I don't get what the dragging is. Oh, that's choosing the area of effect, I see. I'm 99% sure this is a port from a mobile game. Yay, victory! We thought the Reunion was nothing more than a ragtag group of infected. However, their movements right now are orderly and disciplined. Get ready for the next wave of enemy attacks. Oh right, that's the direction they'll travel. I'm with you. My problem with tower defenses is that they feel so passive, Texas can use more weapons to... Actually, Plants vs Zombies, is that technically a tower defense? Guess I never thought of it like that. Texas can use more weapons to damage nearby enemies at the same time. When you see sufficient enemies approaching her, tap her location and use the skill tag. Block represents the maximum number of enemies that this unit can block. I don't know what that means. Oh, presumably more than 2 and they'll be able to just pass through her location. The withdraw button will return the operator back to the standby list. Use her skill now. Alright, that one. Ah, justice reigns from above. I can't remember the button to redeploy her. Oh, never mind, I didn't need to. Instructor Doberman, you have arrived. Doesn't look like a Doberman, looks like a fox? Reunion's heavy defender is protected by thick armour. Ordinary physical attacks can hardly deal any damage. Leave him to me. As a caster, my arts can penetrate the enemy's defence. They are so adorable, look at it! Deploying operators to appropriate positions is very crucial. The enemy's coming from behind as well. Deploy defender immediately. I was going to say I didn't have one. But I get 2, including the little angel. Okay, see, I love the art. The art for the angel's adorable. Alright, use your ability. Yeah, so because she was fighting 2, one of them could get past, because you can only block 2 at once. Dr. Garen's commands were perfect. I did very, very, very little. Doctor, compared to everything you've been through, this is a walk in the park. Why are you here? You're not from Ursus. We won't let you get in the way of our duties. It's an emergency. My team was attacked by Reunion as well. I rushed over to join you as soon as I could. An organisation made up of the infected. I've always thought they were a bit extreme, and now they've resorted to violence in an Ursus city no less. That's a death wish. We need to leave Chernobog right now. Okay, we've already rescued the doctor so we can retreat according to plan. Doberman, doctor isn't doing very well. Put it simply, he has amnesia. What are you going to do now? Weren't you planning to transfer leadership to... Doctor still has the capacity to command, barely. At least, I've confirmed that from the previous battle, in which you told me what to do. Dr. Geran, I'm Doberman, captain of Op Team E1. We are going to escort you from Chernobog, which is the Ursus city we're currently in, back to Rhodes Island. We're in an abandoned facility in Chernobog and should now head west. But since we're cut off from Calcit, Doberman and I lead our separate teams westward to a rendezvous point before confirming our signal to retreat. There is so much lore in this tower defense game. Are our communications back on? Is it Calcit? Sorry, but not quite. PRTS? Primitive Rhodes Island terminal service. There is so much dialogue for so little gameplay so far. PRTS is one of our partners. I'll show you what to do next. Doctor, please say something. Speak. Oh, can I not speak? I spoke before. Why did he say... screw it. Welcome home, Dr. Geran. Okay. I find it really annoying that when you click, when the text is scrolling, it just skips to the next dialogue. It doesn't, complete it. But it sometimes does. It did earlier sometimes. See, like then, fuck's sake. I keep doing it automatically because I want it to hurry the hell up. It scrolls so slowly. There's so much text. You can perform headhunting with orandums. Whatever the hell that means. A very rare resource. So this is a gacha game, which from my understanding is like one of those machines you put in a coin and you get out like a little egg with a thing in it. So it's like that. You don't choose which characters you get, except presumably you can use some sort of in-game currency in order to choose one. Okay, yeah, this is the gacha system. That doesn't look like the angel. Nope, that is Shirayuki, the sniper. So yeah, you get in-game currency and then spend that to get a random person. Click here to add operators to a squad. Shirayuki. Is that random? Is the Shirayuki random, or is that one sort of predetermined? Tap to enter the operation room. Let's start with the basics. The reunion movement is wreaking havoc in Chernobog. Select an operation. That one. Tap this to enter the squad preparation. There is so much information on these screens. I like the design of Yato from that little picture. To be honest, I like the design of a lot of them. The colours are very striking, the blue and white and black. Search all the houses. I want every single room turned inside out, so it looks like animal people are just a commonplace in this world. Trying to resist? Too late, you filthy churnos. Don't give the cops any time to rest, keep attacking. What's going on? Why is Reunion doing this? After all these years, the wolves in sheep's clothing finally bare their fangs. You know, that's sort of cultural appropriation to the medic. The infected. They're attacking the Ursus troops. I don't know if it's going to be explained, but I think the premise is there's like a disease that is infecting people, an illness or something, so they get quarantined and they're resentful about being quarantined or something. Have you found any of the fleeing churnos yet? I'm still looking. Good, don't let a single one get away. Those cold-blooded beasts, I'll make them pay for what they did to my family. What was that? Didn't sound like a cough. Over there. They found us. Shush. I like their design too. Oh, to be honest, all the character design is pretty cool. My god, this dialogue is going on so long. We need to stop this now. Amiya. I'm aware of the risk, Instructor Doberman. It's just that we don't have the luxury of sitting around waiting for Reunion to disband. Additionally, no one knows how long this situation will last. Well, that was implied by what you just said. Dr. Geran, gather your team. It's time for you to prove yourself. A malignant infectious disease. Oripathy. Oripathy? Okay, so I've got these things up here. For some reason, the key commands are always there, even when it's not in a situation to use. No, pause. So I've got Rangers, the Lizard Man, who's a sniper. Yato, the melee, by the look of it. Noir Corn, a defender perhaps. Amiya, a caster. And I can't afford Shirayuki, who is also a sniper. Well, I guess you need to go there and face that way. It's adorable. The little characters are adorable. Alright, and now you go there to cover that. Although maybe he should actually have gone, yeah, he should have gone there. And you go there. So she can no longer attack. I'm sorry, I screwed that up. Okay, you can go there. And now I can afford you. If I put you here? Damn, should have put a one to the right. A soldier, one of Reunion's basic melee soldiers. It reminds me a bit of Fallout Shelter, the way they move. I think because they're both designed as, mobile games. Looks like they didn't have time to notify the others. Well done, Dr. Geran. Are you okay? Oh yeah. The, plot. Why is she afraid of you, referring to the woman? Dr. Geran, you've also asked a similar question before. Well, presumably I forgot the answer. Because I am an infected, that's why I have these giant rabbit ears. No? Yes, maybe it is. We've contracted a terrible illness, something that terrifies most people. Oripathy. Okay, they are going to explain it. Cool. Those who have contracted oripathy are called the infected. Civilians are taught to fear the infected through propaganda. That's why Reunion chose this place. They've begun to resort to large-scale violence. Both Kald, Sit, and Amia have mentioned that you are a cutting-edge oripathy researcher. Oh yeah, of course. I doubt whether you'll be of any use again. That was like a minute of dialogue between the medic and one of the random nameless soldiers. After 3 hours, this entire city will be consumed by the catastrophe. After that, everything will be over then. Why did it fade away from this screen only to then fade back to the exact same screen? And it's another random person, talking about more random, mysterious stuff. Oh good, the battle is now over. About bloody time. At Raiders Island, we actually will receive occasional requests from outside parties in addition to our routine internal and maintenance work. It's just all so massively explained, and it's just all talked so much. Alright, so there are missions, and I get rewards for doing the missions. The archives contain combat drill stages, so I'm going to play a practice mission. Oh goody! Because you do Operation 1, and then you do the tutorial, of course. Sanity. What an odd thing for it to run on. I guess the disease reduces your sanity? Yeah, look, sanity, 77 of 82. Start the drill. Rangers, Yato, and Hibiscus. There's still more fucking talking. I just want to try the gameplay. I don't care that one of the people who was in this training exercise that happened days ago was a few minutes late. Why is that at all relevant to the gameplay? Does it add to it at all? You know, you could slash faster if you didn't keep sheathing your sword between every slash. Is this really an entire tutorial just to say healers exist? I mean, granted, she's adorable, but I feel I didn't need a whole tutorial for this. My god, it was just that. Advanced techniques. Use someone to heal. You can change your operator's outfits. Does she have any other ones? No, it doesn't look like it. Presumably you unlock those as you go. You know, I don't think any of this is as complicated as it looks. There is just a lot of information and a lot of little things, and I assume that's all part of the... Oh, for fuck's sake, stop popping things up! I assume it's all part of... I assume this relies on microtransactions? Sure, okay. I don't know what this stuff is, but I'm just going to collect it. The reason this seems so complex is because it's full of lots of little bits of information, like the 3 kinds of currency. Presumably you get that for playing the game, you have to do special things to get that, and that's the buy this with real money kind of currency. So it looks like I can spend the buy this currency to get more of the useful currency, and I use the useful currency to recruit new things. I bet you this will not let me just jump straight in. I was right. Yep, there's rioting, there's chaos, we've established this. People aren't happy. I don't want to go through 5 to 10 minutes of dialogue between every single 2-minute mission. And maybe this is just the tutorial, but it's not a very strong opening, in my opinion. Okay, that whole thing, oh, it's still going. This whole thing is just... the government is being surrounded, the rebels are stronger than we thought. That's about the sum of it. This is the same one I've already played on, isn't it? And the gameplay is okay. It's a tower defense game. Presumably it gets more complex and exciting as it goes. Tower defense has never really been my genre. I guess as you go, the skills become more relevant as things become harder. But as you can see, I've dominated this one. Yeah, that was way more powerful than it needed to be. My defense, that is. Yeah, after each mission it's another like 3 minutes of just clicking through dialogue. And I guess it is telling a story overall, but you need to alter the ratio. I've played for an hour, and I've done 3 missions which all lasted maybe 5 minutes each maximum. That's a quarter of the first hour of the game is actually gameplay. And it was mostly easy tutorial stuff. And the tutorials continue. I can recruit someone new. So you allow an amount of time. Presumably the amount of time is in real time. What is the angel girl? Yeah, her. She is a sniper. I gotta say, this had better not be an hour of real time. It is an hour of real time. Fucking hell. Okay. Sure. Whatever. I'll see what it comes up with, I guess, next time. I'm gonna leave it there. I'm not really a fan of tower defense games. The aesthetic in this is interesting because the art is nice, and then the little representatives in the games are adorable. And that makes me want to keep playing because aesthetic is the biggest thing to make me keep playing a game. But the story needs to cut back. Way too much dialogue. And it might be because it's the tutorial, it might be because it just gets you started and then you get into the gameplay loop. I don't know. But it's not a great first impression. Thank you very much for watching. Let me know if you want to see more. I can see what I got from my recruitment. If you want to have your say on future first impressions, please consider pledging to my Patreon linked in the description. I've also put Keychain's Twitter in the description. She's the one who recommended this, so go check out her art. Thank you very much, and I will catch you later.